The next morning, Bikulo woke up early. She packed her small bag, got dressed, and went downstairs to the living room. There, she found the man eating breakfast. Softly, she said, "Sir, thank you for bringing me to the city. I got to see the beautiful lights that shine at night, and I had the opportunity to meet your lovely daughters. But I don't think I can stay here. I want to go back to my village today." The man looked at her with concern and asked, "Why?" Bikulo lowered her head. "Madam doesn't like me," she replied quietly. "I don't want to cause problems for you and your family." The man sighed and gently smiled. "She will come around," he said. "You can't go back to the village. Your mother and your siblings are suffering. You need this job so you can support your family. I will talk to Madam about this. I promised your mother that I would protect you, and I intend to keep that promise." Bikulo nodded. "Okay, sir. Thank you for your encouraging words." She immediately got to work. She cleaned the entire house, prepared lunch for the girls before they returned from school, washed Madam's and the children's clothes, and later cooked dinner for the family. She worked tirelessly without complaining. That evening, when Madam returned home from work, Bikulo respectfully walked over to her. "Welcome back, Madam," she said politely. Madam slowly looked at Bikulo from the bottom of her feet to the top of her head. The cold stare frightened Bikulo so much that she quickly looked away. The husband noticed everything. "Welcome home, honey," he said. "Did you hear Bikulo welcome you?" "Yes, I heard her," Madam answered. "Then why didn't you reply?" "I'm exhausted," she replied. The husband looked at her seriously. "What is the problem? Ever since Bikulo came into our home, you haven't even tried to talk to her." Madam finally spoke honestly. "I hate this girl. I hate her so much. I hate village people." Her husband looked at her in disbelief. "You were once a village girl yourself when I married you," he reminded her. "Just because your life is better now doesn't mean you should forget where you came from. I thought that because you knew what village life was like, you would treat Bikulo with love, patience, and compassion. Instead, you've treated her like trash without knowing anything about her or what she's been through." He gently asked his wife to sit down. "Honey, you and Bikulo have more in common than you realize." He continued, "Bikulo's father went out to preach the words of God. On his way home, he was killed in a terrible car accident. He left behind his wife and 6 children. Bikulo's mother is so sick that she couldn't even get out of bed to greet me when I visited their home. I brought Bikulo here because I wanted to change her life and the lives of her siblings. She has suffered enough for such a young girl. She doesn't deserve to suffer anymore." He paused before asking a question that touched his wife's heart. "What if I died today and left you alone to raise our daughters? What would you do?" The room became silent. "From this day forward," he continued, "I want you to treat Bikulo with love and kindness. She is a hardworking child. She deserves the chance to care for her mother and her siblings." Madam's eyes filled with tears. "I'm so sorry," she whispered. "I had no idea this little girl had been through so much." Without waiting another moment, she walked to Bikulo's bedroom. When Bikulo saw her standing at the door, she became nervous. Madam stepped inside and said, "Bikulo, I'm so sorry for everything I've done to you. I had no idea what you've been through. I hope that from today forward, we can get along with each other. I know you need me, and I hope I can change so that we can build a friendship. Please give me another chance. Please forgive me for treating you so badly without even knowing your story." Bikulo looked at her with gentle eyes. "It's okay, madam," she said softly. Thank you for coming into my room. You have made me feel very comfortable and happy. I was so afraid to eat in this house because my mama always told me that the house belongs to the woman. If you go into someone's home and the woman is not happy with you, you will never truly feel at peace there. Madam smiled through her tears. Without saying another word, she wrapped Bikulo in a warm embrace. For the first time since arriving in the city, Bikulo finally felt like she belonged. What do you think? Should Madam have treated Bikulo with kindness from the very beginning? Why did she have to wait until her husband reminded her of where she came from? Are there people in this world who forget their own past after becoming successful? Can you relate to Madam's attitude, or have you ever met someone like her? If you were Bikulo, would you believe Madam's apology was sincere? Do you think Madam has truly changed, or will she go back to treating Bikulo badly when her husband isn't around? Comment your thoughts below, and don't miss the next emotional episode of Bikulo's Unbearable Home.